yesterday's election results, and well, there have been several other wake-up calls, but yesterday's election results were yet another wake-up call for the Congress party. The Gandhi Parivar led the party and it has been decimated once again. Not just in one place, but virtually in every state that they have contested, maybe except Tamil Nadu. Let's take a look. In Assam, despite boasting of a secular alliance with the AIUDF and criticizing the CAA bogey, the Congress couldn't wrest the state from the incumbent BJP. In Tamil Nadu, they piggybacked on their alliance partner, the DMK, to form the government, but the loss that hurts most is the one in Kerala. In a state that has been alternating governments for 4 decades now, the young Rahul Gandhi-led Congress party could not come back to power and could not replace Pinarayi Vijayan, who's got a second term because the opponent was just so weak. It's a state that has given a personal blow to Rahul Gandhi because he focused his campaign on Kerala. He didn't even go to West Bengal. The fact is, in Kerala, in his own seat, Wayanad, his parliamentary seat, they've lost in 3 segments out of the 7 segments, which means that if this was a Lok Sabha election, he would have lost his seat. And in Congress party's performance, less said the better about West Bengal, because they've come up with one big zero. Let's just look at the Congress's reality check, because murmurs have begun to come out from within the Congress. And therefore, the legitimate question is, are these election results yet another wake-up call for the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi? That's the question and the debate. And joining me tonight, Sanjay Jha, suspended congressman, and Tehseen Poonawalla. Well, he's a Congress supporter, and Shehzad Poonawalla, who's left the Congress to become the BJP supporter. I want to ask you, Sanjay Jha, what would you talk about the Congress party's performance? West Bengal, 0% achievement. 91 seats contested, not one won. Kerala, 93 contested, 21, 22% performance. It's not even pass marks. Tamil Nadu, yes, 68%, but that's it. 25 seats, 68%. Assam, 95 seats contested, 29 won. That's a 30%. And Puducherry, where they were ruling, well, out of the 14 seats contested, 2 is what they've won. 14% is the report card. Sanjay Jha, the murmurs have become cries. Is there going to be an impact on Mr. Gandhi and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi?
Well, Navika, firstly, I want to congratulate you. You're a brilliant strategist. To have the 2 Poonawalla brothers along with me suspended, Shehzad disgruntled, Tehseen, nobody knows where in the world does he come from. The fact remains that we are quite a very unique assembly. But yeah, I do believe that the biggest disappointment, Navika, is actually Bengal. Because while, you are in the contest, and I agree, Mr. Vijayan had a very dominating political personality. He carried himself with dignity and poise. He, in fact, I think, overrode the entire campaign. People just found him very trustworthy. They have seen terrible floods, they've seen COVID, and they found in Mr. Vijayan an avuncular personality who gave them the perception that they were safe under his reign. But where Bengal is concerned, Navika, that truly hurts. And I've been with the Congress for a long time to tell you this, that Bengal is gone the Tamil Nadu way, like UP, like Bihar, where the Congress just vanishes after it loses. Last assembly election, Navika, we were 42 seats and the leader of the opposition. We were the largest opposition party and 13% of the vote share. That's obliterated in a state with 42 Lok Sabha seats up for grabs in 2024. Now, this kind of a meek surrender is irrational. One can understand that, yes, it was a polarized BJP versus TMC battle. But, you can't allow yourself to become such a pygmy in the race because you believe that, end of day, because you're not going to do well, you rather cave in. This is a craven surrender. It does not do justice to the great, grand old party. And I do hope that somewhere down the line, you asked a valid question, when will the Congress wake up? Well, that depends upon Rip Van Winkle.
Well, let me get in Tehseen Poonawalla. Tehseen Poonawalla, Sanjay Jha is a true congressman. Even though he's been suspended, he displays all qualities of a true congressman because he's only hurt by Kerala and West Bengal. He's not even looking at Puducherry and Assam. And that is why when you wear blinkers, you miss out on the big picture. And I want to ask you, Tehseen Poonawalla, what about Assam? 30% performance. And all those photo ops in the tea gardens, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra there, Rahul Gandhi, of course, made his presence felt. Wayanad, his own constituency, three seats over there lost. I want to ask you, Tehseen Poonawalla, what about all that?
It doesn't matter where somebody comes from. It matters where they end up. And I will not end up in an elite club playing tennis. I will be in serving this country for sure. Mr. Sanjay. And second point, yes, you're true. Sanjay Jha is a true congressman. He's been a liability because on television channels, people like him have let the Congress down where this performance is continuing. But now that the liability is going out, when the buck goes out, the fresh water rises. You will now see the rise. So please, I don't need someone from people who wonder where I've come from. It matters where I will end. Me and the Congress will end
eternal optimist, there is, of course, there is space for eternal optimists in this country. And Shehzad Poonawalla, I want to ask you, what will wake up the Congress party? Is Congress party likely to revive without the Gandhis? Because with the Gandhis, they seem to be sinking with every single day. I'm very short on time. I want a one-liner from you, Shehzad.
Navika, I am caught between suspended Congress leader and those Congress leaders who suspended their logic. So I'll just say one thing. ताउम्र तहसीन और संजय दोनों यही गलती करते रहे. धूल चेहरे पर मतलब गांधी परिवार पर थी, पर संजय और तहसीन दोनों नायाब तरीके से आईना ही साफ करते रहे. ये एक ने अपने स्टेट में जाकर एमपी है जहां से, वहां पर नैया डुबा दी, वहां पे सरकार नहीं आई. दूसरी दीदी ने टी वर्कर के साथ फोटो खिंचवा ली, वहां सरकार नहीं आई. तीसरे बंगाल में जीरो कर दिया. नेट लॉस इज 44 सीट्स एंड 3 गवर्नमेंट्स एंड दे आर स्टिल ट्राइंग टू डिफेंड इट इन वन वे और द अदर. मैं अभी कहूंगा संजय भाई, गुलामी से आजादी की ओर चलो, गुलाम नबी आजाद की तरफ.
Well, yes, as they say, now wahi डूबी जब सामने थे किनारे. That is the story of the Congress party. Well, we just hope that the Congress party, the G23, now wakes up and does something about the party, because Gandhi's clearly not the magic potion for the Congress party. And those are the voices coming from within the party. Ragini Nayak, Sharmishta Mukherjee and many others now talking about the fact that it is really, really a very bad and long night for the Congress party. Kab hoga savera. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour tonight. Good night, viewers. I'll see you tomorrow, but be safe. COVID is not something you experiment with.